get me wrong, I love VR. You can put on a headset and suddenly you are John Wick shooting enemies. Or you are a femboy wearing a almost forgot. You don't need a headset for that, you fruity piece of shit. Slicing beats like a samurai in Beat Saber or bowling in your living room. Sure, Wii Sports had that last one covered more than like 10 years ago. But what I'm trying to say is that VR feels limitless. VR is full of potential, even if capitalism is doing its best to ruin it. But greed aside, developers have made some insanely creative experiences.
You did?
But then there's the... Imagine this, you buy a VR headset, buzzing with excitement, for a whole new world. You put it on, and then the first thing you see is a floating screen. That's it? We're in virtual reality, where objects should feel real, but instead we're stuck staring at menus that are designed to be used with a mouse and keyboard. Ooga booga brain rot brain, me one screen, even when already inside of screen. Who cares, it's just a menu. Well, I do. Menus set the tone for an experience. Starting a VR game with a flat, lifeless screen is like opening a Harry Potter book and finding a grocery list. Take the Darth Vader VR game. It lets you press an actual virtual button with your hand that even gives some haptic feedback, which is a step in the right direction, but even that isn't perfect. There's still a screen. The old Quest 2 menu was awful. It has since gotten better though. But remember that 1 pixel thick floating screen? My hand went through it like I was trying to high-five my dad. So I did the only thing I could. Pointed at it like I was using a Wii remote from 5 meters away. Clunky, awkward, and a huge missed opportunity. I now present you Quinsim's list of ways to make VR UI better because my autistic brain cannot handle this uncreative garbage. Make things feel real. No ghostly holograms. If it's a screen, make it feel like a solid tablet at least. Keep it close. Menus should be within arm's reach. Let me press buttons, slide sliders, and interact naturally. I shouldn't be in VR using a virtual Wii remote to select things. Burn floating keyboards. Why do I have to type with a laser pointer like I'm on a Wii? Just give me the f***ing keyboard right in front of me! Now imagine this, a VR gardening game where you adjust the volume by filling a glass with water. Use a watering can to turn it up, scoop water out to turn it down. That's creative. Or Beat Saber, instead of pointing at a menu with a stick, smash blocks labeled with your options. It fits the game and feels intuitive. The biggest player in VR, Meta, is also the most boring. Their branding is less exciting than walking into an Apple store, and their design choices are just as bland. Sure, they've improved. The latest menus let you use your fingers, which feels 1,000 times better than a laser pointer, but it's still just fine at best. Beyond menus, VR games are playing it too safe. Developers keep trying to replicate reality, fighting zombies, exploring as a human. When we could be giant gorillas with wings fighting aliens in space with pool noodles. Pool noodles! VR is new, so indie devs haven't flooded the market with weird innovative ideas yet. Big companies dominate, and let's be real, they rarely take risk because they love money. I know I'm ranting about menus like it's the end of the world, but if I see one more floating screen, I'm going to lose it. VR has the potential to be groundbreaking. But developers need to stop thinking inside the literal box that is the floating screen menu. And if I have to type my Wi-Fi password with a f***ing laser pointer on a keyboard that is sorted alphabetically, I will
What the hell are you doing?
You just watched me throw a touchdown. I'm most definitely playing football.